So there's a couple of things that we're going to need to do. Number one, we're going to need to disconnect the drive. Take this end screw off of the motor drive gear. The motor's back behind that drive gear, and that's where the machine gets all of its drive. And then there are set screws on the main drive, or the lower roller gear, and then also on the motor gear that we've loosened up with Allen here. And then this should all pull off. We just really need to pull it off far enough to expose the roller. We don't need to take it all the way off the machine. Just take off this back feed table in the back, and it's just a matter of taking the two screws off that hold it down, and that's just going to give us access to pull the roller, lift the roller up enough to get it out of there. So this will just lift up and out. Flip the table up. That should give us enough access. We're just going to lift this side here up far enough to get it through the hole and out the other side. You ready? There we go. Set it in the floor. Now we're going to prepare to put the the lower roller back in, and it's a good time, to do some cleaning. There's going to be parts of the machine exposed right now that are never going to be exposed unless you have the bottom roller out. So we're usually going to give a little bit of cleaning around the opening there, and then also we have to switch the bearings from the old roller to the new roller. So we're going to clean those up a little bit and inspect them for any damage. Usually they're going to be just fine. And then when you go to put these back on, the larger side of the bearing goes on first. Go ahead and unwrap this, put it back in. Ready? Yep, go through the hole there. So you just want to make sure that the bearing drops all the way down into the frame. Actually, this needs to be on the inside. So we're going to lift it up, back down, and then you can put the gear back on. Before you put your drive gear back onto the main roller, you want to make sure that you put the keyway back in. You're going to have a groove that's going to line up with your, you want to put the gear and the chain back on at the same time. It's just going to be a little easier that way. And then if you take note of where your opening is there, you got two openings. They correspond with these two ends. So that's going to go on, and this is going to go on. So this gear usually is registered to the end of the roller there. That's a good spot to start. So we'll go ahead and tighten it up there. We may have to make a slight adjustment in or out there to make the chain run smoothly, but we won't know that until we get it all put back together.